Yes, that girl, she is my neighbor, the one that I love so, darling. I see her every day, bright golden hair, shining in the mid-noonday sun. I'm all alone and I'm dumb as a stone, cause I know my darling is a 49-year-old man. Majora's Mask Part 49. And for those of you who are completely confused by that bit, that joke comes from Bo 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 Bo.
Oh, I didn't even know it came from anything. I thought you were just riffing.
No, this is real.
It's like it was an episode where they were using music and song to power a dimension they were in, and they were just like the songs that they sang like materialized within that world as things, and it's just like there was a bit where he's like at the very first instant, it's like you just see like a lady in the window from behind, like one of the characters actually, but as soon as he reveals the identity, it's like this 49-year-old man. They specify his age.
Interesting.
And it's just like because that series has a lot of bait and switch gags like that.
It does have plenty of bait switches.
Bait switches.
You just got baited. Yes.
Ghost switches.
Go for. Imagine.
All right, and let's give Deku Scrub Link some love anyway, just despite the fact that there's no actual reason to.
Imagine excuse me. Imagine being having just someone turn you off, like you just
Imagine what?
You're just a ghost, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then someone comes in, like a professional, and you're like, "God, this guy's gonna try to like do something, but like he's not gonna exercise me or anything."
Mm-hmm.
He just flips.
And then
switch.
he just
let's go for a run.
And then he just turns you off. Like he just flips the switch and you're just off.
Me every time I go to sleep.
Me every.
Yeah, how do I know I'm not just a ghost and someone's turning me off?
Knuckles every time he receives $500, except he charges you anyway if you don't have a ghost switch.
Regardless, yeah.
I love that.
But he still gets good reviews because he's the only one who can do that job.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, Sonic can as well, but he opted not to make a business out of it.
Yeah. I heard something that kind of I was like, damn, that's facts. There was a Reddit post I saw, and it said,
Wow, you saw a Reddit post?
Yeah, I know, crazy, right? And so I looked on to Reddit, and I saw that someone said, a bed is a shelf you put your body on when you're not using it. And that's what sleeping is.
Well, I mean, that kind of reminds me of my own little belief that a stroller, like a baby stroller, is just a portable bed.
Yeah. We need to like, we need to make legal beds like, or not legal beds.
Beds are already legal, Gabe.
We need to make mobile beds legal.
Like self-driving cars, but except for their beds.
Yeah.
I got phlegm in my throat too, it seems.
Phlegm. That guy is really just shooking the fuck out of you. Man, he is just tearing you up right now.
Yeah.
He's just completely pranking you.
Anyway, we're in the Stone Tower Temple now. This is the final dungeon of the game, but it's not where the final boss is. It's just where the fourth boss is. This one is fun. Like, I like this one a lot, but it's lengthy. And going after all the stray fairies is a very, very tedious pain in the ass. Maybe going for using the hookshot was not the best idea.
Let me just pull this bomb towards you.
Hey, to be fair, he died and I didn't.
He did, yeah. This is true.
Only took a quarter heart away from me.
I remember this dungeon being not fun. I don't know why.
Well, is it drastically different in the 3DS version? Let me look at this up, actually.
Yeah. I don't remember too well.
I can't hear you over the crunching of my amazing grapes.
Amazing
grapes,
grapes, how sweet the sound.
That's
They actually sound really good.
a wretch like meme.
Meme?
I
Approved.
once was lost, but found some grapes. And now I'm eating these grapes. Dude, there's so many fucking bomb chew rats around. It's like you're in Detroit.
Whenever you say bomb chew, I always think of a ham chat word.
You know, honestly, yeah, that makes sense.
Sounds like it'd be a ham chat word. Get ready for Ham Taro, Ham's Unit, you guys, where we blow things up.
You know what? Also, I want to give props to this particular dungeon for actually having a distinct and memorable theme instead of just ambiance the whole time.
Is the camera looking at a different angle? Is it more from below than usual, or is it usually like this and I'm just going crazy?
Well, we're in a more constricted room, so that would be the reason for that.
Yeah, this
is just like this is just like a little hallway compared to more open areas that you're probably used to seeing in this game.
Actually a boa.
It's kind of fun because then you can see the architecture.
Yeah.
See the ceiling and...
But anyway, yeah. This theme is actually pretty good compared to the rest of the dungeons in both this and Ocarina of Time, which have very forgettable themes most of the time.
Thanks.
Like, the only one that I can really remember from Ocarina of Time off the top of my head is probably the theme for the Water Temple. And it's not just because it goes on forever, it's because it actually kind of stands out.
I can tell. I can Temple of Time, too.
Temple of Time isn't a dungeon, Gabe.
Temple of Time, what's the one?
It's a temple. What is the Dungeon of Time like, do you think?
It doesn't exist.
When you're waiting in a really long line that's not moving.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
God. That sounds like someone's personal hell. Like, I imagine if some, like, busy businessman.
Busy business.
Busy businessman is like, you know, they, like, spend their life, you know, just, like, you know, trying to, you know, live life in the fast lane, as they say. And, like, he doesn't care about his, family or anything like that. And he, like, gets sent to hell and Satan's like, alright, man, hey. Like, you're down here, it's like, you know, I mean, you're a nice enough guy. You're down here, not because you're a businessman, just because you're kind of a prick and, like, you know, you kind of like to wreck things. So, here's your personal hell. And it's a really long line that, like, moves once every, like,
so
maybe
there are
40 minutes.
So it looks like there are several rooms in this dungeon that are completely different between versions. Most notably, a room with, like a bridge and some water. But overall, it seems the general structure isn't too different, and but most notably throughout this whole thing, I can just see right away that the lighting is much better in the 3DS version. That's the thing about the N64 Zelda games, is that like, the dungeons are always really dark, but that makes it a pain in the ass to record these games, because when they're so dark, in the middle of the daytime, I can't see shit because the light from the windows is reflecting on the TV. And, you know, it's like, if a game has decent lighting, that's not an issue, but if it's goddamn Zelda, it is an issue!
Yep. Summer at Evan's location. You don't have that problem in winter, do you? Because of the angle of the sun.
Hard to say, because, okay, I recorded Ocarina of Time in March of 2019. And that's where I was noticing it the most.
Okay, so I wonder if it's like the March to September part of the year.
Yeah, and like this game, Majora's Mask, I was recording this throughout a lot of April of 2019, a bit of May, and then I took a break for various reasons. Then I picked it back up. It was either late last year or early this year, I can't remember. But, so I wouldn't be able to tell you just off of, like, memory, because, like, I was very on and off in this period, and the only thing I really remember is, what early spring was like.
Yeah. Just based on my knowledge of the angle of the sun and the locations of your windows, I think that wintertime you'd be more safe. But then again, it's cloudy usually, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh,
Yeah.
hello, sun. You're gonna get burned. Oh, wait, isn't the sun always burning?
Yeah.
Whoa, also, why is your butt shiny? But it's because you have the sacred
hot.
mirror or whatever.
The mirror shield.
Sun hot.
Yeah, the roof. Yeah.
Burn skin. Sun
Should I go take a bath in the lava?
Oh, please.
That's a hot
I
spring.
wish to become a part of the magma.
What happens if you fall into lava? Do you like melt or? Oh wait, hang on. How come your feet aren't melting if you're a rock?
Your skin is just nothing. It just becomes nothing.
Dissolves.
Yes.
Oh wait, he's wearing boots. Maybe those boots make him lava-proof.
Maybe.
Also, he is made of rock.
Well, then he would melt if he got into lava because
No. See,
lava's
because
made of rock.
magma is made of rock. I believe. I'm not sure about lava. Oh.
Well, I think the difference between
just
lava and
magma
magma
that's
is that-
outside of the volcano?
Yeah, that was my understanding. Lava's outside, magma's inside.
But wouldn't that force lava to cool if it's outside the volcano?
Well,
Turning it
usually it
into a
does
rock,
eventually, but
Yeah,
it's so
it does.
hot that. Yeah, because if you see videos or pictures or something of volcanoes emitting lava, usually it'll still be nice and glowy and hot and liquidy for a while.
It's true. I've seen videos of people in Hawaii, and they're like, "Damn, this shit
And it's the
hot."
different kinds of lava too.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Damn, that shit was hot."
It's pretty hot.
And then I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna make this shit hot." And I
Man,
was
that'd be
like,
so
"Why?"
cool to see lava in person. I've never done that before. Have either of you?
No.
I've seen a volcano once. I didn't see it active though. I saw also videos of St. Helens erupting.
It's pretty easy to see inactive volcanoes from our location since we're surrounded by quite a few.
Since we have a fucking bunch, yeah.
Yeah. It's almost as though we live near or on a mountain range.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
That
So
is
weird.
made of inactive
Oregon
volcanoes.
is like more
How is
mountain
that
than
key in
anything
there if
else.
there's lava in the chest?
It's
Look.
made of something that has a really, really, really high melting point. I
Well,
couldn't tell you
okay.
what diamond.
Like
I don't know what the melting point of diamond is.
Oregon is like half mountain, half trees.
Yeah. Well, then there's
Two
also
mountain
like the-
ranges.
there's
No, I
also
think
like
there's
the-
3 mountain ranges in Oregon.
There's 3, but there's also like the central and southern parts of Oregon, which is just fucking desert.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just looked it up to be specific. Scientists use the term magma for molten rock that is underground and lava for molten rock that breaks through the Earth's surface.
Breaks through with all its might.
The theme Breaks Through from Monomonogatari starts playing.
I don't.
I'm gonna go on YouTube and watch videos of lava.
You don't what, Gabe?
I don't know that. I don't know what that song sounds like.
Well,
Experiment.
that's fair because
Lava
it's
and
from...
Stretch Armstrong underground.
It wasn't in the SNES game, it was from the actual Monomonogatari. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2, but one of those. You'll get to see get a good look at those when we do a Monomonogatari marathon because 1 through 3, specifically the Game Gear ports, have all been translated.
Oh.
Is this guy feeding his fish lava? Oh wait, that's a dead fish.
Well, yeah, it's dead because he fed it the lava.
Fair
Open
enough.
up. Open
Oh,
up,
here's another one.
Samuel.
Experiment. Lava versus pool. Hello, dear friends. Lava versus pool. Action and I don't care about
By the way, I
that.
just want to specify that Monomonogatari, like the main games besides the SNES one, are not overhead RPGs. They are first-person dungeon crawlers.
Yeah, dungeon crawlers, if I remember hearing about that.
Exception, of course, goes to the Sega Saturn game, which unfortunately still has not been translated.
Yeah, and I know what I'm going to be doing after Smash Team Games today. Wasting my time watching lava videos.
I know what. I thought you were just gonna say. I know what I'm gonna be doing after Smash Team Games. Just after Smash Team Games is over forever, when there's no more Smash Team Games left.
There is only Carrie and only lava video.
Only Carrie and only lava until the Carrie and the lava become one. Carrie's bones become lava.
Carrie become volcano.
Volcari.
All right.
If I spit lava, can I be classified as a volcano?
All right, guys. Let's
Spit lava first, then we'll figure that out.
let's ask the question of importance. Wow, that guy can't do shit to me.
He is. How you feel, stupid? You
Got this
fucking
fence
pranked.
that, through all intents and purposes, should be able to blast through just because it's got so many holes in it, but...
Yeah, yes. It's
Maybe
a
he's so
shitty
accurate, he's like challenging himself to like etch
Accurate.
something into the accurate. His sound and his sight.
Alright, so here's the real question. How, like, what's going to be the reason that Smash Team Games ends?
The world ends.
The world end. We last forever!
We run out of video games.
You know,
We've done every single video game.
that kind of reminds me of a chalkboard gag in a Simpsons episode that says the world may end in 2012, but this show won't.
And that's why it's.
One could say the show is otherworldly.
Oh, I get it, cause aliens.
Well, if it isn't Mo Howard, how do you know who that is? Space Hulu.
You guys hear that the moon is fucking wet?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I could make a joke about that, but I won't because it's NSFW.
Nah, don't worry.
Nah, I was thinking it too, Carrie.
Me and the moon are fucking. We're fucking.
There it is. That's the joke.
Hey, I'm gonna show that. Hey, talk about a celestial body, if you know what I'm saying. She's banging,
Oh my
baby.
god.
I remember like seeing a like when NASA was first like, oh yeah, NASA has news about the moon, and then people were just like, dawn of the first day, 72 hours remain.
Yeah. The moon is falling towards the earth.
So if the moon collided with the Earth, would it destroy the entire planet, or just like one portion of the planet?
If the moon is falling fast, then look, Evan. All right, in Russia or Siberia, actually, I believe, a meteorite was heading toward Earth and broke up into such a small piece that the piece was no bigger than a computer mouse, and still caused a crater that was comparable to, I think it was 1,400 football fields or something. A computer mouse size did that. Imagine the fucking moon just, and then cities like, people like, ah, and then cars like, and then people like, and the fires are, and then there's,
Hey, you know what's great about?
Moon just decided to fuck over the planet. Now we gotta go to war with the moon.
Are you
The
talking
moon's
like
already-
Richard Nixon right now? Because that's what it sounds like.
Mr. Richard, I feel a jowl movement coming on. And then Richard Nixon, who is still ahead in the jar because, as we know, Futurama is correct. He's like, oh, this shit sucks. And then JFK is like, oh, I believe that this shit fucking sucks. And then Obama's like, no,
Wait, JFK is still alive too?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And
In
then,
Futurama, every important person is still alive, just as a head in the class.
Oh, we're referencing something.
Yeah. Obama's like, my fellow Americans, this shit sucks. And then, yeah. And so,
And then the meteorite falls directly on JFK right after he says, ha ha ha! Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys!
Kennedys! Ah! He just gets crushed for the meteor.
My day be so fine, then boom!
Boom.
Meteor!
Meteor. I love the Clone High JFK memes, dude. There's so much.
I had never even heard of that show until those memes started happening.
It's so crazy that not a lot of people have, because I got it recommended to me by my my scene teacher in junior high school. Like, my scene teacher was like, "Hey, you should watch Clone High," and I was like, "What the fuck is it?" And then I was like, "Yeah, she should." That show was so good. The whole show is like, it's like a short series, which sucks because I feel like they should, but there's some pretty funny moments in it. There's pretty funny, like, inappropriate jokes too. Like, Gandhi is talking to I forgot who he's talking to, but he's in jail, and he's like, "Hey, can I ask a favor?" And she's like, "Yeah, what?" And he's like, "Can I get a high five under the table? Look over there. Everyone else has been getting them, and you haven't given me one." And it cuts over, and it's a bunch of dudes sitting across from the table, and a bunch of they're like girlfriends or whatever across the table. You see their arms moving, and you just hear, because you know,
Yeah,
giving them the wag, and
they're giving them the high five.
yeah, giving them the schlaps.
This dipshit really needs a different compass for each dungeon.
He does. Imagine.
So anyway, this temple is a stone tower, apparently.
This is a stone tower.
When
And
your mirror
Carrie's here,
stares
too.
back into your soul.
Oh, there we go.
I had nothing to say.
But what if you did have something to say?
Then I'd say it.
Wow.
She just did.
So
Harry just
insightful!
said- Harry just
Thank
said something.
you.
Crazy.
Something.
Hey, Gabe, look behind you.
No.
It's me. Woo. I'm a
Wait,
ghost.
what? Carrie, what are you doing in Gabe's house?
I'm a ghost.
Wait,
What
what?
are you doing here?
I told you earlier that when
Carrie,
the
I'm
ghost
going to
switch
take
turns
your
off, it's like when
spirit.
I'm sleeping.
Carrie, I'm going to take your spirit and compress you into a fucking mason jar.
You can't compress me because I'm a spirit.
No. You're going to be compressed, and I'm going to put you on my shelf and say...
Is it like you can put me in an air compressor, and then when you need to blow up your tires, you can use my compressed soul into your tires?
You will be my front right tire.
Why that one?
Oh, because that's the one that loses tire pressure the fastest. I don't know why. And I really don't have the money to get new tires again, so...
Carrie's a ghost, which means that she floats, and that means that Gabe can't do a sweep kick on her.
Woohoo!
That's true. Sweep the leg, chop the throat, kick the balls.
Remember the Goku versus Vegeta Majin Buu fight where there were just like 8 sweep kicks?
Dude, look, sweep kicks are dope as fuck. Except when they're overused, then it's a different. But yeah. Nothing surprises your opponent like running at them and then fucking ducking last second and going for the sweep and taking their legs out.
But plot twist,
they're-
they weren't going for the sweep kick. They were actually just starting to do a mean break dance.
Mean we. They were doing the leg helicopter thing.
Yeah.
Look at that guy, he's gonna get you.
I mean, after all,
Oh my god, you fucking
Friday
punched
night,
him.
boys.
It's Friday night. It's Funky Monkey Friday. I'm ready
Friday.
to go ape.
I mean, I was talking Yakuza again, but
It's Funky Monkey Friday, and I am ready to go ape, my friend.
What does that mean? You turn into Grug. Grug time.
Grug time, no.
Time for fire.
Does Grug have wife?
Grug has mate.
Ooga booga. Grug have mate, ooga booga.
Grug have mother to child.
Grug no have wife.
Grug no
Wife
have
dead.
wife. Marriage not real.
Regret.
Stone ring not accepted.
Anyway, what is that? It looks like water. You know the ripples that water get when light hits it?
Yeah.
Oh, light, because of the sun.
Yeah, there you
There you go. I figured it out. Figured out the mystery.
go. Good job.
Game is solved. We are done. Next time on
Good job.
Smash Team Games.
Good job, Clary. Found a stray fairy. This is your third one of fucking 400.
Yeah, they're all over the place and require a lot of backtracking in this one. And like the stray fairies really kill the pace of this dungeon.
That's facts.
So if you keep going back and re-exploring the same places you've already been.
Yeah. You're gonna see me do this a few times. Especially since this also has like this gimmick where you flip the dungeon upside down.
Oh, so you walk on the ceiling or something? Oh, angry
Yeah.
face. That's kind of creepy.
Dawn of the second day. Just a heads up, this takes me so long that we get to the third day in this one.
Oh my gosh.
But part of the reason is because I went out of my way to get the Chateau Romani, which you can't get until the night of the first day. So, which, as mentioned before, makes your magic meter infinite. So, like the real benefits to this compared to other stuff is like being able to use like Zora Link's electric shield most like forever. But most significantly, the reason I brought it here was because you can turn the boss fight into this for reasons I won't explain just yet. You can turn the boss fight in this dungeon into a complete joke by having this infinite magic meter.
You just tell it knock-knock jokes and it's allergic to humor and then it dies. It's like, I can't be funny. I can't enjoy
That is exactly correct. All right, now it's time for the most precise bullshit in this whole dungeon. I hate this spot, and I cut out my 7 attempts in editing because it took me so long. Do you recognize this spot, Gabe?
I do. I don't remember.
So what you're supposed to do is Goron roll across this lava so that you can get to this switch before the fire covers it back up again. This was not my first try. I cut out all the other ones because it's such a goddamn pain in the ass.
The 7 other ones, 7 days.
I used 7 as an exaggeration. I don't know how many attempts it really was.
150.
It was not that
I mean,
much.
7 seemed like a reasonable number. I would have believed you had you said it had taken 7 attempts.
Yeah, 7 sounds about right to me, but I won't. But I don't know at the moment, and I won't know because like the unedited files do not exist anymore.
Excuse you, babe.
Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're excused from the table. When you guys were growing up, did you have to ask your parents to be excused from the table when you were done eating?
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
And honestly, like, I don't even know like what this part also kind of sucks because you got to be precise with Deku Link's flowers and
Hot air.
like going under those currents refreshes it, but it sucks. Is the point I'm trying to make?
Yes. Ooh, spin. I had to ask to have it be excused or like if I can wash my dishes.
Yeah.
You had to ask to wash dishes?
No, I was like, can I wash my dish?
Oh.
Oh, that was your way of saying, hey, I'm done. Can I go clean up?
You see, I don't even remember when we stopped, but like I know like my dad just kind of like had trouble even getting into the habit of doing it. My mom would be like, come on, what are you supposed to say? It's like, oh, may I be excused? And eventually, I realized that we stopped saying it, and it's like, you know, that is kind of rude. So I made the habit of not asking to be excused, but at least saying to my mom, thank you for the meal.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I did the latter as well.
Yeah.
Whenever she cooked. But,
So just getting up and leaving.
Yeah. All right, next time on Smash Team Games, we get up from the table and leave.
May I
goodbye.
be excused
No.
from this part?
No.
This part's gonna last forever because of you, Evan. You're gonna regret this.
That is correct.